Hello everyone. Today we'll cover a topic that comes under midwifery and obstetrical nursing. That is a topic from family welfare services. That is family planning methods or fertility regulatory methods or contraceptive methods. First we'll see the meaning. The way of thinking and living adopted voluntary on the basis of knowledge, attitude and responsible of an individual and the couples to promote the health and welfare of the family groups and social development for the country. So what the definition means, the couples or the individual can voluntarily take the decisions what method of contraception they can use to determine the number of children or spacing methods in a family. Or we can tell the meaning as the measures used to prevent the unwanted birth and to determine the number of children and spacing methods used in a family is known as family planning methods. First we'll see what are the objectives. Objectives, first one is to avoid the unwanted pregnancies, to promote the wanted pregnancies. Next one is to determine the spacing or interval between the pregnancy, to decide the age for getting the pregnancy, to determine the number of children in the family. Next one is what is the scope. Scope one is to give the spacing method to improve the fertility awareness. Third one is sex education. Fourth one is marital counseling and premarital counseling. Then premarital safe sexual intercourse and to decide having any pathological disease condition, prevention of sexually transmitted diseases. The next to promote the number of children in the family. So these are the major scope of family, and if you see the genetic counseling is there in the scope of family planning. Next we'll see what are the criteria of contraceptives. Their own they can go with selection of contraceptive methods. First one is feasibility should be there, no side effects, safe and security should be there, and easily available and easily acceptable, and reliability will be there, cost effectiveness should be there, and culturally accepted and feasible. So these are the major criteria. Next we'll see what are the methods. So different types of family planning methods or contraceptive methods. Broadly we can divide it into two methods are there. One is temporary family planning method or spacing method. Second one is permanent family planning method. Temporary means a short term, permanently means a long term, permanent or terminal. So temporary family planning method consists of, first one is barrier method. So spacing method decide the when they want the children and determine the spacing methods. In that barrier method means this will prevents the entry of sperm into the vagina, and it will prevents the meeting of sperm and ovum. Okay, so that is the main function of barrier method. In the barrier method, first one is physical method. Physical method, you can use the condom. So the male can use the condom. So condom, it is a polyurethane rubber material. So this can be placed on the erect penis before the sexual intercourse. It can be known as Nirod, widely universally acceptable and easily usable one. And second method is physical method is for the female. Female also, female condoms are there, that is used on the vaginal region. And second one is a diaphragm. Diaphragm is otherwise known as Dutch cap. This cap can be placed on the vagina, on the cervix, and 5 to 10 centimeter is there. So this diaphragm also prevent the entry of sperm into the reproductive tract. And third one is cervical cap is there, and a vaginal sponge is there. The sponge can be placed in the high in the vagina before the sexual intercourse, and this can be placed after 6 hours duration. So these all measures will be prevent the entry of sperm into the vagina. The next method is chemical method. Chemical method consists of that is foams, jellies, then tablet, then sea films are there. Manually the women can place these measures inside the vagina before the sexual intercourse, and this will be benefited to prevent the sperm entry, and even it can kill the sperm. Spermicidal agents will be there that will be kill the sperm, or immortal sperm can be happens, and this will prevents the conception. And next method is like a intrauterine device, IUD. IUD, if you see long acting contraceptive measures, this can be, the material can be placed on the uterus for a period of 3 years, 5 years, or maximum of 10 years duration. So like a spacing method, this can be used. 3 type of IUDs are there: first generation IUD, second generation IUD, third generation IUD. So first generation IUD non-medicated form is there, plastic material. So this will be different size and shapes are there. So you can remember, like on best example is Lippes loop, that is double S shaped loop is there. Then second one is second generation IUD. This consists of medicated, that is the copper wires are present. So best example is copper T is there, 380, a multi-load material is there, 375. This consists of copper wires that will kill the sperm that is present inside the uterine cavity. And next one is third generation. Third generation also medicated. Here progesterone secreting material can be placed on the uterine cavity. So these are the main types of intrauterine device. Then fourth one is, if you see, contraceptive pills are there. Contraceptive pills, first one is oral pills are there. Oral pills consists of combined pills are there. Combined pills of estrogen and progesterone. That example is Mala D and Mala N. Here if you see 28 days pills will be there, 21 of hormonal pills, and 6 days if you see, 7 days you can see iron tablets will be there. So that regularly the women can take in order to prevent the pregnancy. Then next mini pill is there, that is the progesterone only pills are there. Then once a month pill is there, short acting or long acting pills are there. Next form is the dipode form. Dipode form, mainly 3 types are there. One is injectable. Injectable method is there. Injectable, if you see progesterone acting injectable, that is DPMA, dipode metroxyprogesterone acetate is there. Then next if you see implants are there. Implants, rod like material that can be placed on the non-dominant hand upper surface. So this will be secreting the hormones. And vaginal rings are there, much not used. From the vaginal rings also the hormones will be secreting. So these are the main diploid formations. Then next another type, if you see post-conception methods are there. In the post-conception method, after the missed menstruation, they can go with the procedure like menstrual regulation, menstrual induction, or abortion methods. Then last one of temporary methods are there, that is the natural family planning methods. In the natural family planning methods, first one is abstinence, that is the old method, complete absence of sexual intercourse during the period in order to avoid the pregnancy. Second one is coitus interruptus. This is mainly on the male dominance. They can withdraw the penis during the sexual intercourse and avoid the ejaculation of sperm inside the vagina. And third one is a safe method. So they can find out in the menstruation where when the ovulation is there, when the release of egg will present in our body of women, that is 12 to 24 hours. So within that period, the safe can be identified of the ovulation. The calendar method, menstrual cycle time, ovulation can be identified. This can be of a calendar method, that is a rhythm method. So safe period, they can do the sexual intercourse. Unsafe period, they can avoid the sexual intercourse. Same like a mucus, cervical mucus method is there. During ovulation time, the mucus will be very much thinning, like a stretching of egg white. So that time they can avoid the sexual intercourse. The next method is there, basal body temperature. During the ovulation time, the body temperature will be slightly increased. So they can monitor the body temperature. When there is having rise of temperature, during that time they can avoid the sexual intercourse. Then next, lactation amenorrhea is there during the breastfeeding time. That is a natural family planning method. So these are the different types of temporary or short term or spacing methods. Next one is a permanent method. Permanent method, it is otherwise known as terminal method or sterilization. So mainly two methods are there. One is vasectomy, another one is tubectomy. Vasectomy mainly done for the males. So here they can identify the vas deferens in the scrotum. Mini cut can be done, and the vas deferens can be identified. It can be cut, ligated, and repositioned, and suturing can be done. So here no scalpel vasectomy procedures are there. This is less complicated and very easily cure rate is there. The next one is tubectomy. So tubectomy, it is a sterilization procedure mainly done on the females. So females, if you can see bilaterally, the fallopian tube can be identified, that can be cut and can be ligated. So here bands can be done, clips can be done, or electrocautery methods can be done in this tubectomy after cesarean section, or mini laparotomy or laparoscopic procedure also tubectomy can be done. So these are the major types that comes under the contraceptive methods. Then next one is as a nurse's role, we have to identify the couples, those who are needed the family planning, and give the importance of a spacing method, give a counseling in the postnatal ward for adapting the family planning methods. Those have adequate number of children, we can give an education regarding the permanent method of family planning and what are the incentives that is giving for the male and the females, and we can give the for assisting in putting the intrauterine devices, those who are needed, and follow up for the family planning methods, and this will bring up a good individual, family, and as a result social development will be there, and country also will be developed in all the aspects. So today class we have seen about what is family planning, what is the definition, what is the scope, objectives, and different types, and nurse's role. So I am signing, Mrs. Nima. Next video we'll meet again.